Welcome back to the dip. I'm Stephen Peace, and let's dip into the world of pop culture so you know exactly what to look forward to in your world. Yay! Our first C is for content, and Clarkson's Farm season 4 is well underway, 4 episodes in, and frankly, it is the most entertaining TV show to document the fall of British heritage. The team on the farm are once again up against the weather, the councils, the decline of the industry as a whole, and the decline of the once booming British local village. Clarkson's observations of the lunacies placed on a farmer have drawn a line through diplomacy, and quite frankly, the show is delivering Britain's last stand to a global audience. It is a 5 from me. There's 4 more episodes to come this Friday. Get involved. Okay, moving on from there, I've seen WWE's Saturday night's main event. Now, this must have set a record for TV commercials during the broadcast. Holy moly, watching it live. I saw one comment, the commercials break briefly for wrestling, which I thought was quite clever. I was slightly underwhelmed with the overall effect this had on the storytelling. The matches continued during the ads, so the audience was then left to assume what had transpired. So far, the YouTube vid has racked up 1.7 million views at the time of this recording, on a channel that in 3 days has jumped from 100 million subscribers to now 109 million. It's fair to say the WWE want to run their YouTube as fluently as Netflix, but they must remember to keep people's attention. Less is always more. Okay, we'll meet up with the WWE again when we get to our C4 coming soon. However, our next C is for collectibles, and I have a treat for those few remaining Tesla fans. Check out the merch in the description by following the link for the Spock app, where you can purchase our limited edition Tesla tequila decanter with accompanying shot glasses. Yay, one take. So here is the decanter. Beautiful original piece. Got all the logos in the right places to say that it is an original Tesla piece. These are the accompanying shot glasses. Now, what I propose is I donate £5 towards MediCinema for the purchase of the shot glasses, and £10 to MediCinema for the purchase of the tequila bottle. Our packing team will then ship this over to you. Hopefully you're in the UK, and you will be able to enjoy the aesthetic pleasure or decant the tequila from the bottle / shot glasses, and put a bit of kumbaya in your living room. Okay, so our next C is for coming soon, and there is a lot to discuss here. We are approaching the summer blockbuster season, and there are 3 big movies still to come. F1, June 27th, where the marketing team for Brad Pitt have just given us another nerd, yay nerd moment by releasing the latest poster of Brad Pitt walking away from the car in a homage to manga's Akira, when Kendada walks towards his bike. See the end credits. You'll see the comparison and you can go, yay, nerd, yay, when you see it yourself. Then it's the battle of the comic book franchises in July. We've got DC Superman July the 11th, and it's going to go against Marvel's Fantastic Four, The First Steps, July 25th. Ooh. My money is on Superman, as it's a fresh take on the franchise. And simply, moviegoers haven't seen it. We've never seen Superman with a pet dog. So let's just see what happens. Rather, it's going up against Marvel's Course Correction, which fans still might find a bit weary, but they're committed now. So both studios are playing also to an audience that has superhero fatigue. As you may recall, with the arrival of DC's Joker Folie Douce last year, this is going to be neck and neck. Superman's trailer stands at 58 million views. The Fantastic Four First Steps stands at 30 million views. So it's anyone's call. I'm going to go and see both movies because I'm very interested to see how this plays out. Then we go to our next little adventure from the WWE and Netflix. You may remember they gave us Mr. McMahon, which was absolutely mind-blowing. Now, the WWE and Netflix are going to bring us a 10-episode series called WWE Unreal, where they pull back the curtain and they are going to show us how the WWE plans for their events, their shows, and how they stage who wins and who loses, how the storylines will shift depending on crowd reactions. It's going to be a no-holds-barred look at how the WWE presents itself. I think it's a gamble. I think it's a gamble on their part to do this, to say the least. I mean, here's my perspective. When I go into a KFC and buy 6 pieces of chicken, do I still wonder how they made the coating? No way. All I know is that I'm already in the KFC and it's going to be delicious when I sit down and eat the chicken. I don't need to know how it's prepared. All I need to know is how it tastes. So as of yet, there is no release date. It just says later this summer. So I would guess they are still piecing it together as live events unfold now. So also, we are in for a slew of horror movies this summer, including I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's definitely been before. I've definitely seen that again. There was about 3 of them back in the early 20s, I think. And there is Dangerous Animals. Now, the latter looks set to take us on a nightmare journey reminiscent of Buffalo Bill's skin-wearing shenanigans in Silence of the Lambs. Check out the trailer. Oh, it's a beast. However, it puts it in the basket, then lowers the basket into a school of sharks. Quite possibly the worst way to go of all time is heading to theatres June 6th. Okay, I'm not looking forward to reviewing psychological meltdown dudes in skins, but there you are. If anyone wants to join me, drop a link in the comment and I've got some vouchers. I can get us in a wee bit cheaper. So that's Dangerous Animals coming in June the 6th. Okay. Well, that's about enough from me for this particular episode. I'll see you on the next episode of The Dip. Right, post-credit scene. The new shipment of David Leeds cars have arrived, and I've just got to show you them in all their magnificence because you don't get a good look at them in the Spock app. That's because I don't want to put a good photo up for people to just print out. So I bought the 10 of 10 of Iron Man, which means I now have 9 and 10. Supply and demand, baby. Supply and demand of Iron Man. Those are the last 2 Iron Man cards in existence in the world. Yeah. Stan Lee is here. Marvel's Stan Lee. I have the Back to the Future 10 of 10. So that's the last of that particular card. We have, for the sports fans out there, Lionel Messi, 5 of 10. David Beckham, he is the 1 of 10. We have Indiana Jones himself, Harrison Ford, 10 of 10. And Paul Walker from The Fast of the Furious, we have at 8 of 10. So have a look in the Spock app, check out the cards. Don't forget, I intend to donate £1 to Medicinema for a normal card and £1.50 for a variant. All right, you take care, enjoy your bank holiday. Cheers, bye-bye.